How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And I really do appreciate you taking your time tuning in to today's video. I got a good one for you guys today. A Florida deputy had to drop a deuce. And when he exited the stall, he accidentally left his firearm behind. And later on, that firearm was sold for $40 on Cash App. The pistol that the deputy left behind was a department issue Sig Saur P320. But unfortunately, before the deputy realized that he left his firearm behind and went back to retrieve it, it was gone. And it ended up in the hands of a convicted felon. The firearm in question was left in the stall of a RaceTrac convenience store in Oviedo, Florida, which is about 20 miles northeast of Orlando. Last Thursday around 5:30 p.m., the deputy had to drop a Biden. And of course, for him to do so, he had to remove his gun belt. He even removed his bulletproof vest. And while the deputy was doing his business, somehow the pistol slipped out of the holster. And when he was assigned to a call, that's when he noticed his pistol was missing. And he rushed back to the convenience store to retrieve the pistol. But unfortunately, it was not there. And no one had turned it in to the store employees. Unfortunately, before the deputy could retrieve the pistol, two upstanding members of society went into the bathroom and found the pistol. The first one is Chance Byron, who is 26 years old. And it just so happens he's a violent felon on probation. And the other outstanding member of society was Damari Dennis, who was 23 years old. He decided to take the deputy's pistol and walk off with it. The two men later told investigators that when one of them stepped into the stall, they saw the pistol sticking out the end of a roll of toilet paper. Sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? They could have left it there. They could have turned it in to employees of the convenience store, but they decided to take it. Investigators said surveillance cameras show both men walking out of the store and one of them having a noticeable bulge on his waist on the right side. On the surveillance camera, deputies could see the license plate number of their car, and both men were arrested at their homes in Orlando. They were charged with grand theft of a firearm, failure to report lost or abandoned property, and dealing in stolen goods. The firearm was estimated to be worth at least $600, but these two brilliant guys sold it on Cash App for $40. That's right, $40. And since Damari Dennis was on probation, he additionally was charged with felon in possession of a weapon. Officials say both of these outstanding members of society did not attempt to contact authorities after finding the pistol, nor did they inform the employees of the store. But when questioned separately, there were two different stories. Dennis told police he didn't want to touch the firearm because he was on probation, but Byron told detectives that Dennis showed him the weapon before picking it up. But the surveillance video shows that Byron was the one who exited the restroom with the bulge on the right side of his waist. Byron's bail was set at $20,000. Dennis is facing the same bail at $20,000, but also with $15,000 more added on for possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. I just want to know how a convicted felon who is charged with having a firearm by a convicted felon gets to bail out of jail. And the deputy is expected to face disciplinary action. I would sure hope so. And the deputy's firearm that was sold on Cash App for $40 has been recovered. Of course, the deputy is at fault for what happened, and like I said, is facing disciplinary action. That is just amazing, the two outstanding members of society that picked up the firearm, which doesn't surprise any of us. But what surprised me is they only got $40 for a $600 firearm. But people say most criminals are stupid anyway. As always, I would really like to hear thoughts about today's video in the comments section down below. And if you enjoy content like this, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Join the over 61,000 subscribers to the channel. And also, you guys can help the channel out and help it to continue to grow. And all you have to do is take a few seconds of your time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. I would be very grateful if you did so. And I invite you to come back and watch my next video.